Right, back in the game. Hang on, I just goofed it. I gotta delete. So if you create these single dot type zones, you need to actually delete them by selecting each item and clean it back up. Because you can have more than one of these areas, and let's just do one for the 3 exits of the tequila factory. So this is going to be my area 30. Right click. Actually, I'm going to put it here because it'll trigger guys walking in here before they can look outside. I'm going to put one nicely in front of the main exit. See, I'm not right clicking this time, I'm adding a second shape and a third shape over here. Now anyone getting up to the gates on any exit will trigger what I'm going to call area 030. I'm going to repeat that same thing 2 more times, maybe a little larger, so it triggers before they can actually look outside. It doesn't have to be perfect. Sometimes you have to wonder about Solo sneaking out here and hopping off the roof, but on this roof he's gonna die jumping off. So area 031, and we'll do this one more time for 032, which is the hard spawn, the third one that staggers. Area 032. So now we've created an area that it doesn't matter where you go. If you go here, here, or here, it triggers. And then obviously you want to have spawns somewhere in the perimeter around this. Sometimes, when you know everything is moving forward, you can do one that's this large. It doesn't really matter. Just cut it right through the entire map. Then we can get through here, so I think we're good up to about this point. Because there's no back door in this building, right? Yep, no one can get out. So this one is going to be our area 040. I'll stagger these usually a little bit so they don't exactly spawn at the same time and reduce some of the lag. Or 041 and area 042 just a little earlier even. And we have the fourth AI's up for 2. If you save one on top of the other one, it replaces it, and you always gotta make sure you don't overwrite an existing area by accident. Keep your count right. So now we have 4. Maybe I'll do another one back here. Cut across the whole damn thing. Area 050. 051, and we're gonna probably finish this off without recording that part because you get the idea. Area 052. Let's do another pan art spawn. We had one coming out the building, so let's just do one coming into, just save. When this happens, when it just bounces around, it's the auto save, and it just bounces for a moment, and then you have to come back to where you were. Okay, let's put a pan art spawn outside here. When people come out the gate, how about this far? How about here? Can't skip past it, have to walk through it. Make that the second pan art spawn. Pan art 020. And we'll do 3 of those again because each of them have a higher or lesser likelihood depending on the initial trigger we choose. Panhard 021 and Panhard 022. Okay, and if you want smackdowns on the map, since that's the last type of spawn I use, it's a naming convention. I usually use 12 of them on a map because that's what my script is set for. And to do a smackdown, let's go anywhere moving forward in here. We will call the first one. You don't have to have 12 in there, but we start with the first one. It's called Smack 01. And we'll put another one back here. smack 02. We can have a perimeter like this. Actually, you can do a circular one. Let's delete that. Up here, sphere. Oops, delete. See this thing? You can have a perimeter like this. Oh, wait. Delete. I'm still in smack 02. What is the first shape? That one. Okay, this is smack 03 I'm doing now. So I have to right click. Oop, don't like that. That's better. Call that smack 03. Except, that's a useless spawn. Just don't ever do something like this, because you have to be able to spawn somewhere where nobody sees you. So it's got to be larger, like at least this big. So people walking in here, you have to spawn in the area where the mouse pointer is right now. Going through here somewhere, can somebody get there? I don't know, but if they do, it's going to be hard to find a place to spawn. You may have to spawn them in here and walk them out. Okay, so this is going to be my smack 03. So we've kind of set all the spawn areas. Those are areas. The script I have will have everything you need for this. You just have to adapt the number of actual events on to the number of spawn zones that you've set. And it's just a few minutes of work if you keep the naming convention like this. Next, I'm going to put some AI and some vehicles on there. So let me save here, and we'll be back with another segment.